spiritual elevation, the contract is running out. That's why they acted up. I don't know how long that contract was to be for. The Hebrew Israelites talking about is 400 years. I think, honestly, that contract was only going to last as long as black people were going to be asleep. If you haven't noticed, there has been an overwhelming exodus out of the church, okay? This isn't to say that some of y'all not going to church, okay? But there's an overwhelming exodus of black people leaving the church, as well as there is an overwhelming amount of white folks who are starting to understand the truth of what's going on. Stolen Legacy academically explains it best. That destiny swap that they did with us, it was to obtain the knowledge that it took Africans thousands of years to evolve to. There are just certain things spiritually that they just could not understand. And and here's the thing, just like right now, when are afraid, when they don't understand something, rather than sit the fuck down and calm down, they get violent. And that's exactly what they did. When they were kicked out of Egypt multiple times before y'all famous little Plato and Socrates motherfuckers came into Africa, y'all was kicked out because you were spiritually immature. You were spiritually immature. Mind you, the issue that the Africans had with y'all back then was not because of race. It was because you were so spiritually immature. If you didn't understand something, you immediately resort to violence. And here you are today, 1,000+ years later, you don't understand something, and you resort to violence. The destiny swap that you've done on black folk has run its course, okay? Black people in this country resting, that right there, we are taking our own shit back. We're taking our own spirituality back. Us resting is us intentionally breaking the generational curses. We are not waiting for no savior to come and save us. That is what y'all try to lie to us, to keep us in this cycle, to keep us confeeding the destiny swap that you sign off on us. And now black people are no longer going to participate in the fuckery that y'all have installed. And now the chaos that you've created, the lies, the matrix that you've created is crumbling. And here's the thing. What scares me about y'all is that you know this is happening. Your spirit is telling you that this is happening. That's why you're upset that black people are not protesting with y'all. We're not communicating with y'all. We're not doing none of those things because you are understanding who we really are. And we are coming to understand who we really are. We are breaking our own generational curses, and y'all are not ready for that. And what I advise my black family, continue to evolve. There's a spiritual elevation that we are all taking part in. Just rest. Just rest. Stay in your home. Love on your family. Plant your gardens. Do your thing and rest. The destiny swap contract has run its course. Everything's going to be okay. What we're seeing right now in real time is the contract, the destiny work contract that they signed to essentially steal, co-op, and pillage this world for its resources, its culture, its spiritual elevation. The contract is running out. That's why they acted up. I don't know how long that contract was to be for. The Hebrew Israelites talking about is 400 years. I think,